Hey, let's talk about your money for a second. Does it ever feel like it's just kind of floating around without a real plan or direction? Well, today, that changes. We're going to dive into some fantastic insights from Ninx Guide and build a personal roadmap to get you to your financial goals.
I mean, think about it. You wouldn't just hop in your car for a big road trip with no map, no GPS, right? Of course not. So why do we so often navigate our financial future without one? What if you had a GPS but for your money? A tool that literally points you right where you want to go. Well, that's it. That's exactly what a savings plan is. It's so much more than just a bank account. It's your strategic guide. It's that financial GPS we're talking about, the one that maps out the whole journey, from where you are right now to wherever it is you dream of being.
All right, so how do we actually use this thing, this financial GPS? Well, the very first turn we need to take on this journey is tackling a huge question. It's one that pretty much everybody asks when they're starting out. And that question is the classic dilemma, saving versus investing. Should you be saving your cash or should you be investing it? They might sound kind of similar, but trust me, they play two totally different and totally crucial roles in your financial plan.
So let's break this down. Think of saving as your financial shield. It's all about security, right? Having that cash on hand for emergencies or for goals that are just around the corner. Investing, on the other hand, well, that's your engine. It's all about growth. This is how you actually build your wealth over the long haul and make those really big dreams a reality. So here's the key takeaway, the little nugget of wisdom. You don't actually have to choose. This isn't an either-or situation. The absolute most powerful approach is to combine them. You need that solid foundation of savings for security, and you need that engine of investing for growth. You put them together, and you've got a seriously rock-solid financial future.
Okay, so we're on board. We need to save and we need to invest. But how do we do it, smartly? To answer that, we have to talk about this little invisible enemy that's always working against your savings.
And that hidden enemy is inflation. I just love this quote, because the idea of inflation nibbling at your money is just perfect. It's this slow, quiet process that just eats away at what your money can actually buy.
And this illustrates it brilliantly. It's like leaving a plate of cookies out on the counter and just hoping they'll all still be there next week. Not going to happen. If you just let your cash sit there, its value is getting smaller and smaller over time. So how do we fight back?
While one of the most powerful strategies is something called cost averaging. Instead of trying to be a genius and time the market perfectly, which, let's be real, is pretty much impossible, you just invest a little bit of money on a regular schedule, like clockwork. What this does is it smooths out all the wild ups and downs of the market, and you end up building wealth steadily over time. And here's another fantastic way to think about it. It's like financial yoga. That's perfect, right? It's all about balance, discipline, and finding stability even when everything else feels chaotic. It just brings this wonderful sense of calm to your entire investment strategy.
And you know what the best result is? You take all the crazy emotion out of the equation. No more panic selling or fear of missing out buying. Because you have a consistent plan, you just stick to it. And suddenly, your financial journey isn't this terrifying roller coaster anymore. It's more of a steady, manageable climb.
All right, so we've got the concepts down. We know the what and the why. So now it's time for the how. Let's get practical and actually move from theory into action and start building your very own plan.
So are you ready to draw your own financial map? The whole process is way simpler than you probably think. It really just boils down to 3 key steps.
Okay, here it is. Step 1, define your goals. You got to know where you're going, right? That's your destination. Step 2, pick your timeline. How long is this trip going to take? And step 3, and this one is key, stay consistent. You have to actually stick to the route. A map doesn't do you any good if you leave it in the glove compartment. And listen, your destination can be anything you dream of. Seriously, maybe it's a short-term goal, like that dream car in 3 years. Or maybe it's a longer-term vision, like buying a home or ensuring a really comfortable retirement. The more specific your targets are, the clearer that path becomes.
This brings us to what I think is the most important part of this whole conversation. Because when you get right down to it, this isn't really about spreadsheets and bank accounts. No, it's about something way, way bigger.
It's your ticket to freedom. Real freedom. The freedom to make choices, to pursue your passions, and to live life on your own terms. A good plan transforms money from this source of stress into a powerful tool for building the exact life you want.
But I know what some of you might be thinking right now.
You might be looking at this, and that little voice of doubt is creeping in. Have I missed my chance? Is it too late for me? It's a doubt that holds so many people back.
Well, let me be perfectly clear. The answer is a resounding no. It is never, ever, ever too late to start. I don't care if you're 30 or you're 60. You can start today. Your financial dreams don't have an expiration date, and there is always a plan that can help you get closer to them.
So let's land the plane right here. Your journey starts now. Not tomorrow, not next week. It starts the moment this explainer ends. There's just one question you need to answer. What's your first destination? Think about it, write it down, and go take that very first step today.